flowers, it's Reese LaFleur and I'm back with another video. I actually just ripped off my nail, so excuse that. We gonna fix it. Anyway, I'm super excited to come with this video because, well, I actually just realized that I lost all my footage, so we're gonna actually start this from the very beginning. Okay? Like, y'all might be like, what? Huh? So your girl, baddie of all trades, is delicate, meaning she's with child. She's pregnant, you guys. I am pregnant at the moment. When you guys see this, I most likely will no longer be pregnant. I didn't want to show everything during my pregnancy. I kind of wanted to do it afterwards. Well, you know what, before we even get into everything and all of the details and all of the talking and all of the chit chat, you guys, my name is Reese LaFleur. Welcome. If this is your first video and you're like, what, huh, welcome. Usually this is baddie of all trades. We do a little bit of lifestyle, so this is part of that, but it's mostly fashion, hair, nails, all of that good stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you're notified. Thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure that you share this video with your friends. Okay, now that that's done, intro. Okay, you guys, so I am gonna try not to talk too much, but I'm gonna try to update you guys up until today, which is, yeah, so because I lost my videos. I don't know how that happened, because I was saving them to a different thing, and then I just took my, I went on my laptop, it did something weird. Okay, so I found out I was pregnant when I was 5 weeks pregnant, and that was back in October 2020. No, I'm lying. That was November 2020. Actually, let's look at my calendar, you know, let's just make sure we have all the information. No, but I found it at 5 weeks. So, funny story, this is how, okay, so I kind of remember the day I think we conceived, but it's so funny because my boyfriend was already like, you're pregnant, maybe like a week before my missed lady friend, my missed menstrual. So like we were like drinking and having fun, and if you know me, you know I play too much. I'm way too sarcastic, and like I have like this super dark humor. So we were like pouring drinks up. He was like, oh, I don't even know if you should be drinking because you might be pregnant. Meanwhile, I didn't even miss my period yet, and I was like, I'm not pregnant till the test say so. So that's how that happened. And then, hi, you want to say hi?
No, exactly. What are you talking about?
I'm doing a video. You don't see me on camera? Oh, you can't see me because I'm right here.
Oh, no.
Sorry, guys. They walked in. I was right in the middle of time. So, okay. So, I was like, you know. So, then maybe like 2 weeks after that, my period was late. And I have this type of menstrual, a lady friend, or whatever you guys want to call it, whatever the political correct way to say it is, that does not miss a beat. Like, if it tells me, if my flow app is like, you coming on the Tuesday the 13th, sis will be there with me. And it was only like 3-4 days. So, by the time 3-4 days came, you guys, I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong. So like me and Bae did the nasty. This is like, I'm putting out all of my business. This is a lot. I don't even know. And then I bled a little bit, but then like it stopped. So I'm like, okay. So I had a pregnancy test just in the in my nightstand, in my medicine cabinet. So I was like, let me just take it. First of all, I didn't even really pee, like, this is a lot. I didn't even really pee on it all the way. I actually still have all my pregnancy tests. I did show them in the video. I don't know if that's gross. I still have them though. I probably should throw those out. That might be nasty. So I'm not going to show it on the video. Y'all did see it on the old video, but y'all won't see the video. Yeah. I'm going to stop saying that because I think you get the point. So anyway, I found out I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant super early. I was 5 weeks. And I couldn't get an appointment until like 3 weeks later because one, I had to go away. Not I had to go away. I had booked a trip to Puerto Rico. So remember that Puerto Rico vlog? Yeah, I knew I was pregnant in that vlog. If you saw my Puerto Rico vlog in November that I posted, I knew I was pregnant that whole time. So in the beginning of my pregnancy, I did have like a lot of bleeding scares. So I was super afraid that I wasn't going to be able to carry the pregnancy, or that I was going to miscarry or something like that. To the point where I was in Puerto Rico. Y'all don't even see this on the vlog because of course I'm trying to keep it personal. Doing blood tests because they thought that maybe my blood test was a negative RH. Which means that like O negative or OB negative or A negative, and if you're pregnant and your baby has a positive, your body, if it's negative, your body's going to create a RH antibody that's going to basically kill off the baby because it's going to think that something is attacking your blood. I was doing that in Puerto Rico while I was turning up and vlogging for y'all. You see how lit I be for y'all? Okay, so come to find out, I'm good. My blood type is fine. Has nothing to do with anything. So it just turned out that my cervix just was like doing its own thing. So fast forward, I saw my baby for the first time. I'm gonna insert pictures of the sonograms instead of like holding them up. So this is the first sonogram of the baby. I was 9 weeks when I got this sonogram. Little tadpole. And then after that, like my symptoms kind of started. So I did actually went through pregnancy. My beginning months of pregnancy were kind of quiet. Most people didn't know I was pregnant, first of all, and also I didn't have like morning sickness or anything like that. One of my good friends is actually pregnant and she's due like a week after me. So like she was having like crazy morning sickness, and then like I wasn't. So like we're like bump buddies, so like we're doing this whole process together, like we're talking to each other about like what we're going through. So she was having morning sickness and I wasn't. What I did have was like crazy like hormone headaches. So like several times a day I would get tension headaches, just all like my head would just be banging, y'all, just freaking banging, and I'm like, whoa. So when it comes to being pregnant, I definitely am okay with the fact that I'm having a child, all those things. I'm okay with who I'm having a child with, everything like that. My only thing is that I always be like, I'm gonna lose 60 pounds. I want to lose 60 pounds. So when I did find out I was pregnant, because I'm already plus size, and now I'm plus size and pregnant, I just was like, please do not let me like blow the fuck up. Like, excuse me. But for some reason, like for my symptoms, besides the headaches, I'm having loss of appetite, and that's still continuing. And actually my loss of appetite is getting like I don't want to say the word worse, but like I'm eating less and less as time goes on. And I thought that like the way pregnant people that I've known made it seem is like you're just eating and I am not like that at all. So I've actually been losing weight in my pregnancy as opposed to gaining weight, because the calorie intake I take in now, I could not take in. The calorie intake I took in then, I cannot take it now. So during pregnancy, if you've ever been pregnant, you probably know, okay, 9 weeks was my first sonogram, and then that was a vaginal, I think, or 8 weeks. And then my second one was at 12 weeks. Okay, yeah, my second one was at 12 weeks, and that's when I took my NIP test. Now, the NIP test is a test that basically checks 3 of the baby chromosomes for genetics. I also did the genetic testing and all of that kind of stuff. So the 3 of the baby chromosomes that they check, I know one is for like, there's from like some type of like mental retardation diseases. I know one of those is Down syndrome, and a few others. I can't remember what they are though. And then they can also tell the sex of your baby. So I've known the sex of my baby since 14 weeks when I got the NIP results, you guys. So I've already known what I was having, although they was just already gendering the baby because he just like psychic. He just already knew. So it is a baby girl, because by the time you see this, she will be born. It is a baby girl. I am having a baby girl. And I kind of knew after a little while, like before I found out, because I just felt this like energy. I don't know if any other like pregnant women or moms felt this, because I've always in my life wanted a boy. And by the time I was like maybe like a week or so, I'm getting real girly feminine energy, like, and I'm like, and I don't think it's me. I'm like, I don't think this is new feminine energy that I've never felt before. And sure enough, she's definitely a girl. At our 20-week appointment, she's definitely a girl. So, yeah. So my 16-week went fine. Everything was okay. So of course I'll show you that my 16-week sonogram somewhere on the screen. She was like perfectly healthy. Oh no, did I get a sonogram at 16? No, I didn't. I didn't get a new sonogram until 12 weeks. No, okay, no, 12 weeks I got a sonogram. 16 weeks I went to the midwifery. I didn't get a sonogram. I wasn't supposed to get one till the next month. So, which was the 20 week, which was just a few weeks ago. I basically caught you guys up to like what's going on now, and this is the experience and the part of the experience that I really want to share with others because I'm still going through it, and I think it's great that I'm like documenting it. I'm glad I caught it when I caught it. So we're documenting. So around 18, 19 weeks I started to feel my flutters. I've never felt them before, but when I went to when I went to the 20-week appointment, because 19 weeks, when I went to the 20-week appointment with the midwife, because midwives, they do not do the sonograms, they send you to a hospital, at least for the one that I go to now. They don't do the sonograms, they send you to the hospital to do the sonograms, or doctor's office that they're affiliated with. So that same week, I heard, you know, you can hear the baby's movement, so I confirmed that I was feeling baby move, and I was just like, wow. I cried through all of these beautiful milestone moments. I'm a Cancer. I can't help it. Sis gonna cry. Okay? So, I cried, of course. Like, what else is new? And then I cried again the next few days. So, that was a Wednesday. That Friday. So, I was like 20 weeks and 4 days at that point. And I go to the doctor, and you know, a few questions was asked, like, do you feel pressure? And I'm like, I mean, I think it's my round ligament pain, which is like when your pelvis is moving and your uterus is coming out, or whatever it's called. So I thought I chalked it up to all of that. But it turns out baby was completely healthy. However, my cervix was an inch, excuse me, I am totally fucking lying. My cervix was dilating a centimeter, and it was also about a millimeter or whatever short. So I was basically, which basically means, and they call it an incompetent cervix, which I don't like the term, and the doctor actually did not use that term with me, but when I was Googling it, that's when I found out what it was. So it just basically means that I am at risk for preterm labor. So I have to basically take everything easy with this pregnancy, which means that if I am 26 weeks, I could go into labor if I had not done, or if I don't do the things I'm supposed to do in order to keep the baby. Okay, so everything is happening to this camera right now. My memory card got full. I forgot to delete all the stuff. So anyway, so the biggest thing is I didn't want in COVID, because I'm at risk for preterm labor, I don't want anybody taking care of my baby. I don't want my baby in the NICU for months or whatever, and I can't bring her home. So that's my main concern. And I'm doing everything that I can to make sure baby stays inside, to make sure that I'm staying healthy. I can't do too much like lifting and straining. I'm not on bed rest. I'm on paternal, as in her father bed rest. He's not playing. He's like, you gotta relax, you know what I mean? So most days I don't really do anything unless I'm filming content for you guys, something like that, and I try to do it in a way where I'm not doing it every single day or whatever, or I'm like sitting in between, so it takes me a little bit longer now to film because I'm just trying to like make sure. So funny, she's moving right now and she's punching me in the cervix. It's like, why are you punching me in the cervix? I need it, it's already small. However, okay, so that was a Friday when I found out all that information. I was in pieces, you guys. I will show how healthy baby looked on that 20-week appointment. I have a video and everything. She's fine, perfectly fine, developing beautifully. Nothing's wrong with her. She's such a warrior. It's crazy, like you don't even meet someone and you already like feel like this connection. I can't believe like this is me on YouTube talking about my baby. I never could see this. So that was Friday, and the doctor said to me, you have to be in on Monday morning to go and get a cerclage. Now a cerclage is called a transvaginal cervical cerclage, and that is when they sew up your uterus, not your uterus, they sew up your cervix to keep it together. So it's kind of like sewing it up and making it look like a coin purse to keep it snapped together so it doesn't dilate anymore. And then I also have to take progesterone pills vaginally so that I can get it straight into my cervix, and that'll help elongate my cervix, which will also keep her up, because if my cervix keeps dropping, that means she's dropping, so she's going to come out. Does that make sense? And if I keep opening, she's going to keep coming through, and she's going to come out. She's going to come out to be born. So I went and did that on that Monday afterwards, which I believe was the 21st of February. And let me tell you something. I had to get an epidural. I hated it. I already wanted a natural birth, but I've always knew I wanted a natural birth. So to experience an epidural, I get that it takes the pain away, but I didn't like it. I don't like the feeling of the numbness. I didn't like the feeling of getting the epidural in. I didn't like the feeling. I just didn't like it. I was super stressed. I had to go to the hospital by myself because of COVID. So I was there alone. By the time you go upstairs to do your surgery, you don't have contact with anybody, so you really feel alone. I mean, I was on the phone with my boyfriend until the moment I had to hang up, the very moment where I had to put my stuff away. He stayed on the phone with me and like didn't even want to hang up with me or hang up the phone with me or whatever. So when I went and I did the cerclage, turns out that the top of my cervix at first was closed. When I went to do the cerclage, it was a little bit open, so I had to go into my stomach to get some of the amniotic fluid to make sure that there was no infection in my sac. Like, this was a lot, you guys. Like, the beginning of my pregnancy was like la 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 la, and then boom, 20 weeks. So they had to make sure that the amniotic fluid was not so which everything, like the results started coming in like slowly, and everything's fine with the amniotic, like everything was working out fine. They took the fluid out. Even during the surgery, they were showing me her or whatever, and she's just dancing and having a good, like, I'm not taking a warrior like mood of unbothered AF. Like, this is my baby girl, right? So after that, I had to so the cerclage didn't hurt. You didn't feel anything. Honestly, I felt more pain in my lower back, like after the surgery, than I did in my vagina. I barely felt anything there, honestly, you guys. 2 days, I spotted a little bit. 2 days after that, I felt pretty much normal, but my back was hurting from the epidural. Even now, if I touch that spot, it's kind of like I get a little pain. So I know I don't want to never do that shit again. I have a little hole in my back. Like, I don't fuck with it. But I had, and then a few days after that, I got I was getting migraines, and then it went away, and then that was that. So, actually just 2 days ago or yesterday, what's today? Anyway, yesterday was my 2-week checkup for the cerclage, and everything is looking great. Everything is going in the opposite direction, so it's not no longer opening, it's closing. Everything is looking better than it was before we did the cerclage, which is amazing, and I want to keep going in that direction. So if you were pregnant or you end up with this cyst thing, I'm going to keep you guys updated on my experience. My experience is pleasant in the sense of the care I'm under. However, it's a scary feeling to hear it, and I've done so much research. I've been on Facebook groups, and I've heard so many people or women making it. In my research, I saw that it was like 80 to 90% of women make it, have a successful cerclage, which means that you make it to 37 weeks without going into labor. Which to me is a better chance than anything. I like to see those numbers. This makes me feel better because I'm average. You know what I mean? And I want to be average in this sense. But yeah, so that's just what's going on now. I did see baby again just yesterday, so of course we're going to post some more pictures. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. Like I said, I have to go every 2 weeks to check my cervix to make sure everything's going in the right direction. And I'm going to keep praying for that. Or just praying for a healthy baby, whatever happens. So yeah, guys. So that is the first segment of Reese, this is the first segment of Reese LaFleur is having a baby. Baby LaFleur. Alright, you guys, so I'll see you guys. I'm going to try to post these vlogs weekly because I'm going to post them once she's here, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to be getting used to her and getting used to like my content and bringing back content and healing from giving birth. So I wanted to keep these videos to have like something to post so I'm not just like MIA. And then I thought it would be really nice to like share this with you guys. And at the end of this, I do have an announcement, and hopefully Bae will come and announce it with me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.